What's good? This is FLIXS and Chill, where we tell you what to watch and who to watch it with.
We break it down in 20 minutes or less. No spoilers, just good vibes.
And tonight we're talking about Running Point on Netflix.
Yes. Is it going to be a remote on the table, couple's couch, or lock the door?
Let's run the play. Now, let me ask you this. You made me watch this. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, so let me start by saying I am not a sports person whatsoever. I saw this show on Netflix and I was just like, this doesn't look like it's good, but it has, Kate Hudson. I like Kate Hudson. I like her mom, Goldie Hawn. They have the same humor, super like outlandish and sarcastic.
Wait, that's her mom?
Yes.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
Goldie Hawn, for those of you who don't know, is Kate Hudson's mother.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So now when you see them both,
now
it makes sense. Like they have the same dynamics, same like
I'm gonna have to Google
humor, everything. Oh my God, I can't. Anyway,
go ahead.
So I wanted to watch it after I realized that she was in it. I said, it looks like it has some good funny parts in it, whatever. Yep. So I ended up watching it. Loved it. It does have a lot of basketball involved in it. Yeah. You don't have to know anything about sports to watch it. Very true. It's not overly done, ladies. No. If you're watching it, you're not going to be like, oh my God, I don't care about this.
I think it's like, it's everything you would think in a modern day comedy romance with sports.
Yes.
If that's the best way to put it, I would say it's a rom-com series for athletes.
Okay.
Because it gives it gives the sex appeal and everything. So the girlfriend is going to have like she gets to see family. She gets to see love. She gets to see camaraderie, and she gets to see the flirtatiousness, and she gets to see the crush and all these things. Wouldn't you say?
I do think that it has a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's another movie that it's similar to that has sports in it. That's kind of
the closest one I would tell you and say that it is the old basketball movie with Whoopi Goldberg, Eddie, where she becomes the coach.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. Yeah, because that one was the same thing. It was business, and then it had the whole aspects of the basketball stuff, but it was also based off of what was going on in her life and everything else. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely the same as that. If you haven't seen that movie, also watch it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this movie or this show, it was great. It left you wanting more.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot wait for the next season.
I guess that's my thing with seasons. They leave you on like the biggest cliffhanger.
That's why I typically don't like watching shows until they're completely finished. So I can just continuously watch till I get to the end.
And now I have to wait.
Yeah.
I literally have to wait.
6 months before then.
Yeah. And I'm like, see, this is why I don't like to watch shows.
No, it's a really, really good show.
But it was so good. It kept me watching. Mind you, it was just the dry, dark humor that I loved the most.
Yeah.
I was like, I know he didn't do this.
It has a little bit of everything. In the show, Kate Hudson, quick breakdown. Mm-hmm. Kate Hudson is basically a daughter out of two other brothers. Yep. And
Isla Gordon.
Her father passes away and leaves her basically in charge of the company, kind of, but fully when one of her brothers has a mishap, which also has that dark humor. His mishap has to do with like just being outlandish with drugs and crazy personal life. Again, I don't follow sports. My husband said it is very similar to Jeannie. I forget what her
Bus.
Yes, with the Lakers.
Okay.
That's kind of what it reminded him of.
Okay.
So again, it does have the dark humor. It has a lot of her personal life going in. It has to do with women also being in that type of field, running something, having their personal life as well, with trying to date, those fine lines of do we date a player? Do we date someone working with us?
And mind you, she is engaged in this movie. too, and it's crazy.
Engaged, not married.
Oh my God. Let's get through the synopsis. Running Point is a sharp sports comedy drama about Isla Gordon, a former party girl, unexpectedly put in charge of her family's legendary professional basketball franchise after a scandal forces her brother out.
Now, running a male-dominated organization, Isla has to prove that she belongs to the players, the front office, the media, and her own family, while juggling ego, image, power plays, and personal growth.
It's fast, funny, chaotic, and layered with commentary about leadership, sexism, legacy, and family business politics.
This Succession meets locker room culture, but lighter and more bingeable.
As well as Kate Hudson, there's Brenda Song, her assistant.
Yes.
Love.
She's also from Disney.
Damn, yeah, you are good on
Disney.
this.
Disney, I think it's like the Sweet Life of,
I don't know,
like Zach and Cody or something like that.
Okay.
So she's in that. She was also married to a rapper, I think, for a little while too. I think so.
That's not the one that's married. That was married to Jeezy.
I don't know. It could be, but definitely in the Sweet Life.
Okay, got it. Scott MacArthur's in it. Drew Travers in it. It is a strong comedic timing across the board. Kate Hudson carries it with charisma, controlled chaos, energy.
And I do want to touch on two different actors that are also in this that were unexpectedly really good. So one of the brothers is Scott MacArthur.
Okay, I like that. Yeah,
I never really paid too much attention to him. He's been in other movies.
Really?
But he's hilarious in this show.
Yes,
he is hilarious. He's definitely a really good character. And then another character who's been on another TV show as well. I can't remember which one. But Chet Hanks, which is also...
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. You knew that because you didn't know about the Kate Hudson situation.
Yeah. Played a good role too. Played a good role.
I feel like he always plays that type of character, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Stick to what you're good at.
I mean, I guess, but
I mean, you don't see Liam Neeson crossing the board. He's still in those Jason Statham. He's still in those hand-to-hand combat movies. You don't see him in a love story.
I mean, I guess. I'm just saying, like. Okay. He did do a good part, though, in his role. They also have another person I forgot about, Jay Ellis, who's also a main character. He's been in a few other movies as well, and he's a really good actor.
Yeah, I like him. So, I like him a lot.
Yeah, pay attention to the cast when you're watching this show for sure.
Let me ask you this. If you were handed a franchise overnight, would people respect you or test you?
Test me, 100%. 100%, especially, again, because I don't do sports.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Let me ask you this: do men struggle with taking orders from women in power?
I want to say yes, because there's a very small percentage that like that. It's actually a turn on, but for most men, I feel like it's too much. I've actually had to run a couple businesses, and it's all men, and it's always kind of interesting to see how they act when they're given these type of, this is what you need to do type of situations.
Yeah. So if your partner suddenly made 10 times more money than you, does the relationship shift?
Oh, yeah. I'm staying home. I'm vacationing. We're going wine tasting every other day. And you?
Yeah. I don't care. Like, mind you, I would date someone more powerful than me. 100%. I have no problem. Hey, let me explain something to you. I could be the janitor or the CEO. It really don't fucking matter to me, okay? People are always like, oh, you think you can stay at home? I said, I necessarily don't have to stay at home, but if she wants to be the breadwinner, can I facilitate? Yes, I do not have to be 100%. Michael Jordan. I can be Scotty. I can be Kool Cokes. I can be Luke Longley. I can be any of those basketball references. No, do not. No, I do not care.
That's the whole point of a partnership. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes I got it. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, we can have the family credit card, and I got one in my pocket. You have yours.
Now, could you work for your significant other?
You know what? I could, but I just think I'm the goofy. I flirt. She trying to be serious. I'm over here tickling her, and HR be up my ass like a clumsy gynecologist. I'm just saying.
It was the reference for me.
I'm just saying. Let me ask you this: are women judged harsher for being ambitious?
Yes.
Why?
I think because a lot of people have the thought process that women should also, okay, fine, you're going to be in this business. Not only do you have to be great at what you do, you can't make common mistakes like a man in the same position would make. On top of that, you also have to be understanding. Yep. And then you also have to make time for your family, and you can't let that slip. And if you let that slip and you're only worried about being a CEO, then you're a man eater and you only care about this and that and business, and you don't care about your family. Then if you have kids, you got to worry about that. I feel like we have more on the table that we have to worry about, that people are going to sit there and judge each category. Right. Whereas men, you're expected to be the breadwinner. Yeah.
And it's okay if you make mistakes. No problem.
Yeah, it's
You'll
fine.
Get it next time. Don't worry about it.
No, it's his first business. He's going to figure it out or whatever. And everything else can fall by the wayside. Oh, I can't make my kid's basketball game today, but my wife's taking them. Yeah. It's completely different. Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah. It's part let's figure out the FLIXS and Chill rating for this one.
Okay. This one, I don't think it's a remote on the table.
No?
No. And I say that.
Okay, go ahead. I'm curious. Yeah.
They do have some intense language.
Okay.
They do have some drug use.
Okay. I mean, it's prescription.
Not the brother.
Oh.
Bruh. Cocaine is not prescribed, guys.
I mean, back in the 60s, maybe 50s.
And
they used to do it for toothaches, right? Something like that. Anyway, go ahead.
And I want to say that there was some type of sexual content.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a little bit. But I feel like there's a little bit of these things enough to where if you had an older generation sitting there, or you just so happen to have kids that want to pay attention to the damn TV, all of a sudden they're gonna be like, "What's that white stuff he's putting in his nose?" Like,
so definitely couples on couch, because it sparks debates about, I don't know, woman leadership.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can also watch it even with friends.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
First time situation, even if you're like dating, I feel like it's not an uncomfortable
It shows
situation.
It shows nepotism, ego in relationships, 100%. Power dynamics between men and women. Because 100%. It just felt like they were waiting for her to fail.
I feel like that was a major part of it, but I do feel like it is mostly centered around the nepotism. Yes. Because it was completely about how she was prior and then how she is during. Yep. And then it's the exact same for the brothers, because you start looking like, do each one of them belong in the role that they're 100%. In, or they're just there because 100%.
And technically only one really belongs in the role, but I mean, and it was just...
It's up for discussion, I guess.
I guess it's always up for discussion.
Don't tell me you think it's one of the brothers that technically should be in the role.
No. I like her in that role.
Oh, okay.
I like her in that role. And I think she's the balance.
Yeah, 100%.
She still is she's not money hungry, but she brings balance to the chaos.
Yeah.
Where one's soft-hearted and the other one's money hungry, she kind of like levels the playing field.
Yeah, the one that is definitely money hungry, power hungry. And then I feel like the other one, I don't feel like he's soft-hearted. I feel like he just wants to be friends with everybody.
Oh, yeah. He wants to be likable.
Like, I'm your dad, but I want to be your best friend. Yeah, like, he doesn't want to have beef with anybody.
100%. All right, let's get out of here.
All right. That's tonight's play, guys.
Whether it's remote on the table
or couples on the couch.
Know you're watching with... I'm sorry. Know who you're watching it with.
This is FLIXS and Chill, and we'll see you next watch.